Here are the top 5 most overpowered players that you need in Madden 24. These 5 players and a couple honorable mentions will win you guys a lot of your games, more than if you guys did not have these players. So starting off with player number 1, the number 1 player you need in Madden 24 is this brand new 88 overall team of the week, Tyreek Hill. Now, why do you need this Tyreek Hill? This Tyreek Hill has 90 speed, 85 catching, 79 catch in traffic, which honestly, the catch in traffic is terrible. I wouldn't even recommend throwing to him if he is covered, but he does have 83 spec catch, 86 short route running, 85 medium route running, and 88 deep route running. Now that 88 deep route running can turn into 90 deep route running with a strat card for deep route running, which is honestly like 13,000 coins. So if you want to put that deep route running strat card on him, he's going to play better than Devin Hester, and he was one of the better cards in the game when he first released. This Tyreek Hill is essentially a clone of him, but faster in every single way possible. At the time of me making this video, this Tyreek Hill card does not come out until Wednesday, September 13th, which is tomorrow. The content for Team of the Week should be out at 1:30 p.m. Eastern time, so if you guys do want to hop on at about 1:30 p.m. Eastern, then definitely go ahead and consider getting this Tyreek Hill. I would assume he's going to be over 700k to maybe even a million coins, but he's the best receiver in the entire game. But let's go ahead and get on to player number 2. Player number 2 that you need on your team is Michael Vick. He is a new legend card that we just got at 88 overall. He has 89 speed, 90 throw power. He meets all of the 85 accuracies for medium, short, and deep accuracy, 90 under pressure. We don't have fearless, so 90 throw under pressure is really nice. 80 play action, but here's the big part about him. Not only is he going to be good as a throwing QB, which he does have some really good abilities, one of those being gunslinger, so the only guy that he's really going to be competing against is Warren Moon, the second best in the game. Michael Vick does have Slinger 1, which is the Aaron Rodgers release. Now, it is not as fast as it was in Madden 23, but it is still a really good release. So if you guys are into Slinger 1 QBs, then this is definitely your guy. Plus, he has 88 spin move and 90 juke move. And considering the fact that he has 89 speed, he's the fastest player on the field at literally all times. So this is definitely a QB you should consider picking up. The next player on the list is Rob Gronkowski, 88 overall, aka tight end in Madden 24. Now, there is a reason why I put him on the list and not Darren Waller. Number 1, he's got 86 speed, which is tied with Darren Waller. But one other thing is the route running is better on Rob Gronkowski. He has 87 short and 90 medium route running. His deep route running is 77, so you don't really want to be going deep to Rob Gronkowski, but he's going to be playing good as a tight end, but also as a blocking tight end. So not only does he have 84 strength, he's got all of the really good catching stats, 87 run block, 268 pounds, 6'6", but here's the best part. Since he is one of the AKA players, he comes with an ability, which is his new X Factor, and it is called Vanguard. In Madden 23, he also had Vanguard, and if you guys are curious to know what Vanguard does, when Rob Gronkowski is activated with Vanguard, Vanguard wins impact blocks. Let's say you put your tight end at fullback, or even just leave him at tight end. When you run the ball, or even go to like halfback stretch, once he gets to like the first level or maybe even the second level, he's essentially going to pancake literally anybody that is basically a corner or a safety. I'm not too sure about linebackers, but he's going to basically pancake and give you really good blocking, and it's going to be the reason that you're going to score a touchdown with probably your running back if you do use this Rob Gronkowski card. The next card you're going to want on your team is DEION Prime Time Sanders. This card has played incredible for me, and you're definitely going to need him on your team. He is 6 foot, 185 pounds, nothing too physical there, but he does have 88 speed, which is the fastest corner in the game. He also has 87 acceleration, 88 agility, 88 jumping. He has 90 man coverage, so if you are into playing man, then that's definitely solid. 84 zone coverage can definitely get the job done. 70 press, you don't really want to be pressing to begin with in this game. He also has really good spin move and juke moves. If you get an interception with DEION, then you're basically going to house call this. Also, his 89 change of direction is going to make it really easy to break off those long runs. You can also put him at kick returner if you feel like that as well. 88 speed is solid to have as a kick returner and also as a corner. Not a lot of receivers have a ton of speed at the moment, so 88 speed, he's going to be locking up essentially anybody. His abilities aren't anything too special. He also does have shutdown as his AKA X Factor, which essentially just wins man coverage in knockouts. But moving on to our next player, and this guy is definitely somebody you want on your team. The fourth player you want on your team is a left outside outside linebacker named DEMARCUS WARE. Now, why am I putting a pass rusher on this list? It is because he gets an ability that no other pass rusher gets in the game, and it is a game changer when you have it. Now, before we get into that, he has 86 speed, which is really good off the edge, 89 acceleration, which is great as well, 89 block shed, 84 power move, 90 finesse move, so he's gonna fly off the edge. He also has really good weight at 258 pounds and 6'4", but here's the one thing that he has that no other lineman has in the game, and that is edge threat. Now, edge threat is 3 AP. We only have 6 AP on offense and defense. It kind of takes up half of your AP on defense. There's not a single lineman in the game on your offensive line that has the ability to get edge threat. Now, I would assume that we would get a offensive tackle or some type of guard very soon, because having edge threat and it being 3 AP, it's actually really overpowered. You're going to get sacks almost instantly because he's going to fly off the edge on your left tackle or your right tackle, and it's going to be basically game over for you. He's going to be hard to block. You're going to have to essentially double team him, and somebody else is most likely going to get through. So he's going to wreak havoc on your offensive line. So definitely somebody you should pick up before somebody else plays against you with him. The next player you're going to want on your team is a limited edition Antonio Cromartie, 88 overall. He is a corner, but he is 6'2", 210 pounds. So he's essentially more physical than DEION Sanders. Now, the reason I had DEION on the list is mainly because he's very similar to Antonio Cromartie, but it really comes down to personal preference at this point. Now, he is an LTD, so he's going to cost you a ton of coins, but he does have 88 speed, 87 acceleration, 86 agility, 91 jumping. He's got 90 man coverage, so he's going to play lockdown man coverage, 82 zone coverage. You can honestly get a strat card to get that to like 84 zone coverage, maybe 85, and he's going to play elite there. He also has 88 press, so if you want to press, you could, but I wouldn't recommend it. His spin and juke move are in the 80s, so that's not too bad. 85 change direction isn't crazy special, but he also does get pick artist, which pick artist has been kind of nerfed, but you do have the option of running that. You can run short route KO or medium route KO, so if you are into running man coverage, then this is definitely the corner to go ahead and pick up. And let's go ahead and get into the last honorable mention of the video. The last player we're going to be talking about and an honorable mention is Sean Taylor. Now, this free safety Sean Taylor at 88 overall, you can run him essentially anywhere you want. He has 88 speed, which is top end speed at the moment, 87 acceleration, 85 tackling, 85 play rec. He does have 90 zone coverage and 90 hit power, so that 90 hit power is going to come in handy because he's going to cause a lot of fumbles. He's 6'2", 220 pounds, so really good weight for a free safety. Now, I will say, do not put him in man coverage. If you man him up with a running back or anybody at all, he's going to get cooked immediately, so do not do that. But you could also run him as a user. He does have 84 spin move, 85 juke move, and he also has 86 change of direction. Trust me, that change of direction honestly feels a lot better than it actually is. I don't know what it is. This Sean Taylor card, he plays very, very smooth with his movements, and it makes a really good user because he's 6'2", 220 pounds with 90 hit power. You're literally going to be able to basically hit stick somebody and probably get the fumble. He also does have deflator if you want to run that. Also, he does have mid-zone KO, so if you want to put him in a zone, maybe like a flat zone, he does have flat zone KO as well, or anything past a flat zone. So you do got a couple options there if you want to run pick artist, which, like I said earlier, pick artist has been kind of nerfed, but you can use pick artist if you want to. This card is ridiculous though. You definitely should consider picking him up if you want to use him as a free safety, as a strong safety, or even just put him as your user in the box. He's going to play great there as well. But with that being said, guys, that is all of the 7 players that I'll be talking about in this video. Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions on those 7 players. Do you guys have any of those players on your team? Because these are the best players in the entire game until something changes, which most likely will, because we get content essentially almost daily. But with that being said, guys, have a good rest of your day. I'm out. Peace.